Everyone, welcome back. So today I will be doing a reading on your current situation. I automatically feel like you're on a vacation or you're on a getaway or you just want to be kind of secluded and left alone in nature. If not in nature, just in somewhere you enjoy in the ambiance. You recently just lost someone close to you, and you're trying to celebrate the life. You're not really trying to be sad about it, even though it's still sad to you. You're kind of down, but you definitely are trying to just let go and celebrate the life. Like, the life that was lived was very full. It was a very full life. And they lived their lives the way they wanted to, with no regrets. You're wondering if they went to the right place because they lived like that. You're eating a lot of different foods. I don't know if you're eating healthier foods or if you're just indulging in foods just to deal with your emotions. A lot of miracles happened with this person. So that they had gotten sick, and a lot of times they had gotten better. They had gotten sick, they gotten better, and then, you know, it was just like a reoccurrence, back sick again. Something that made them back sick again. I'm not sure if it was the same thing. Yeah, it was the same thing. So they had gotten better and then gotten back sick from whatever had occurred before. So you're just kind of out there. You're kind of out there just enjoying getting away. And you know that's the key to all healing. Family is here very deeply. So it's a family member or someone that is like a family member, and you're definitely just wondering, like, wow, they beat it and then it came back. So it is a little tough on your family and friends right now. You could have asthma. If you don't have asthma, then you definitely had just needed a breath of fresh air. Or maybe it just took your breath away. It was unbelievable how fast things happened, how fast things came back, how fast everything just reoccurred. What's going to happen is... what's going to happen is you're going to be closer to your spiritual side, your spirituality, or God, or your Bible, or whatever you choose to get closer to God with. You're going to be closer. You're going to start realizing that life is to be lived and not to be wasted. Like, it kind of woke you up. It kind of made you realize that life is short, and it's also long at the same time. It's long and it's short, and it's sweet, and it's not anything to be taken for granted. You were angry at first. You were angry, and then you realized that you needed to just balance that out. You needed to balance that out. You needed to get away. You needed change. You needed to see another side of yourself that you had never seen before. You're going to become more stable. You're going to become more stable with your finances, with how you live, with your mental health, with how you think about certain situations, with your gratitude. You're going to be more stable, or you already are more stable. You're beginning to be more stable with your gratitude. Offering. You want to either give tithes, or you're going to start going to church more, or you're going to start just offering to the spirits more. You're going to offer to God more, offer more of your life to God, and just be prepared for when it's your time. You have a lot of family traditions that this person left behind, or something that they really liked to do, so you want to go do it for them, or you already have, or you got a group of people together to do it. It's something they really enjoyed, and you're going to think about family a lot more. You're going to get closer. You're going to be more closer for holidays and just different things. You're going to reach your highest self. You're definitely not going to vibrate lower. You're going to choose to reach your higher self within finances, within education, within health, within just the way you think altogether. We have compassion. You're going to be a little more compassionate to people's situations. You're going to either try or you're going to be more understanding when it comes to life. Like, this really opens you up to become better, to become more. Yeah, there goes gratitude right there. You're going to appreciate what you have because you know it could be gone. So this has really opened you up. I feel like you've been crying but laughing and smiling at the same time. It's bittersweet. It's very bittersweet. Let's see how your family is gonna take to you, because you seem like the strongest one. Like, you have to be strong for everyone. So let's see how your family will take to you. Initiation. Yeah, your family will need a lot of your advice. They will need a lot of your help. They'll need a lot of your support, because you're very high power. You're very in tune. You're taking this very well. You're taking it better than others, and they're going to need you to talk to them. They're going to need you to be there for them. They're going to need you to just guide them through this time. I heard kids. Glam. And we have nature. And we have bliss. And then we have blueprint. Unconditional love, blueprint. The blueprint to this is just love them unconditionally. Understand what they're going through. Someone has an older kid that likes a lot of glamorous things. There's someone in your family that benefited. It could have been from like a life policy or something like that. That everyone is going to think that, okay, they just wanted the life policy. They didn't really care. They just wanted to have the money and to be glamorous, and still love that. That person's still going through it. Not everything is what it looks like. That person is still going through it, and that's just their way of going through it. I mean, they just so happen to benefit from the death, and there's always that person. But still, they're going to ask you for advice too. Love them unconditionally. It doesn't matter what they got or obtained from the death. Still give them guidance. They could be pregnant soon. I see a baby in there. Do you see the baby? I see a baby, or someone's pregnant, or you're pregnant, or you're having a child. And they're gonna start learning their own way very soon. They could have been very dependent on the person that died.
They're going to start learning their own way very soon, because they'll have someone depending on them. And they'll have to move around with
grace. They'll have to move around with grace. What will happen with them is, if they did anything negative with the money, and I don't wish anything bad upon anyone, if they did anything negative with the money, they will have issues with an arm or a leg. That's how you'll know if they did anything that they, like, out of bad intentions or more lower intentions. They'll have a problem with their arm or their leg, or they already do. And it's something that can run in the family too. It's a problem that can run in the family as well. But, you know, solitude. They'll start to take themselves from, this fell. They'll start to kind of seclude themselves. But they will move. They will live a little bit of a better life since they've gotten the money. They will kind of vanish almost for a little bit, just to get themselves together. But don't cut that person off. They're going to need you spiritually, because even though whether they're right or wrong, and they're not mostly wrong. They've obtained what was theirs. Whether they're right or wrong, or whether anyone thinks that they're right or wrong, they still deserve unconditional love. So try to just be there for that particular person. Loyalty. Why is loyalty here? Clarity. Why is clarity and loyalty? Act. So they could be acting loyal, like they understand and all of that, but they're just regular people. Some people see that bunny and they don't know how to act, and they don't know how to be loyal. They should have acted if they're not acting in the spirit of kindness or just support of the family, they will reap what they sow. They definitely will. They will have a problem with their arm or their leg, or they will have something going on that is hereditary, that isn't so great. If they have a partner that everyone feels like influences them, whether it be a wife or a husband or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a friend, they have someone that influences them, that is always around, that everyone or you could feel like influenced a lot of their decisions when it came down to the policy. Look up and channel and transcend came. They're gonna have to repent. They're gonna have to really look up and channel in some things. They're gonna have to reconsider the way that they have treated everyone, or the way that they have spent the resources. You know, they're gonna have to do that, whoever this person is in your family. Someone could be, it's someone who has a lot of encounters with their sexual organs, with a lot of different people, to fill a void that they've had since they were a child. They could have been victimized by something, and it just helps them feel better about themselves, which isn't always good. So they've been through a little bit of trauma as a child. So pay attention. Yeah, pay attention to their childhood. Pay attention to how this person was taken care of. Pay attention to what they've been through. They don't really, they know better, but they're coming from a very deeply rooted, hurt place. So give me a conclusion for my viewer. Give me a conclusion, any sort of conclusion or clarity that they could need in the future, or could use. Metaverse and connect. So what they're telling me is that all you'll do is connect in the metaverse. You have very good connections online, or you'll find something online that you can, you know, start to do, or there'll be some information online, and you will make the connections. You'll start to notice that you'll get more connections. Memories. Use the memories that you have, whether it's online. I feel like the memories are a lot online, to bring your joy and light. You can have old pictures. Balance the chaos and have a better passion. You know, step up. You're climbing. Step up to the plate. You're almost there to wherever you're trying to succeed to. Whatever you're doing online, you'll have better connections. It'll bring you better connections, and this spirit will also be there to help you, guide you along the way. It's something in health. So I don't know if you're like a personal trainer. I don't know if you're like a mental health physician. I don't know if it's something along the lines of something internal in your body, your mind. Yeah, you can be giving guidance yourself. Anatomy. So you're a doctor or something. You have something to do with the body. You have something to do with the soul, the mind, the body. You could be a dietitian. You could be a nutritionist. You can be one of these people, or you can be a personal trainer, or you can be a life coach, or something to those lines. And you're gonna break through. You tell people the truth, and you write very beautiful. Like, I don't know if you write memoirs for your own life so that you can leave behind, or I don't know if you write poetically, or you write poetry, you write music, or you write something to make people really feel that they are no different. You could have published a few books. You'll get the connections you need, because you find yourself writing deeply, very deeply, very deeply. You write the truth. You spare no detail. You spare no detail, and you know someone can relate to you. You've been writing. Yeah, you trust in God, and you're happy. You've been writing almost all of your life, if not in your early, as soon as in your early adulthood, community. You want to help your community. So you're the type of person that wants to help your community, and you want to restore the community, and you want to help mentally and physically and emotionally and spiritually, and just you could sing or write music, and it's gonna change. Like, your voice is gonna change. You're very adult. You take accountability for everything that you do. You're very admittal. So, like, you'll admit to your faults. You'll tell the truth, like I said, and you'll celebrate. And you celebrate that with freedom. Like, it frees you. Your truth sets you free. You have peace from it. You can look at yourself in the mirror and go to sleep at night. If they're saying it's already happened, you've already had to tell your truth. You're very wise. People look at you as very wise, man or woman, and you have a vision. You can see people from a different perspective. That if people are like, you're so different, how do you even see life that way? You have very graceful vision for people. You heal people through love and help and through compassion. You make very smart choices. You could be in the justice system or help the justice system. You could help mental health in the justice system. And it's going to go very, very well for you. It's going to go very well for you. You're going to make the right connections, find the right schools, find the right classes. You're going to have the right poetic balance for whatever that it is that you do. And you're bound to succeed. You have no choice in the universe but to succeed. So you're going to be doing very well in the next 6 days. You're going to be finding things that you felt that it was hard to find before. You're going to start discovering things and discovering more about yourself. But that's because you've elevated and you've went to the next level of yourself. So that is what I have for you. And I hope that you heal, and I hope that you take the breaks that you need and just be there for everyone and be you, because you feel wonderful. I can say that. Last card, tradition. And I felt like I wanted to say transition. So you're transitioning. You have the code to it. You have the code that's beyond. And the person that has passed is there with you. They love you. They're going to be there with you every step of the way. They appreciate the fact that you actually think on a level of spirituality. They actually appreciate that you connect. You have a way to connect with them even though they're not in the physical anymore. So you'll feel them a lot. That is what I have for you. If you resonated, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.